this just came to my head. This is like opposite. We watch a lot of ghost videos around here. It's one of the things Mark and I like to do.
We do.
Is
Shout
there
out to
any
Nuke.
tracks where there's like a legend of this ghost horse or anything that's like haunts the stalls
The
or
headless
like
horse or
or
something,
like
yeah.
or rides around at night or like
Yeah, because I mean, how many horses have been putting down on
Yeah,
tracks? You know what I mean?
like I'm just
So
saying,
one of
like,
them's coming back.
I'm also a little higher now, so like my thoughts are going a little bit.
No, that's a good question.
So
Like-
I was an only one that it actually was over here in West Virginia, and we were going through the stewards towers because the stewards are the one that watch the race and they
judges.
make the judges, you know, like
Yeah.
They're in charge of the
So-
final
Okay.
outcome.
so. I never been there, and we gotta get an elevator, but the elevator was kind of like old, you know, like not the real, not these elevators that you press, you know, like regular bottom. It was like, you know, you gotta like close it down and
Yeah, it's old.
you know,
old
click
one.
old stuff like damn,
Yeah.
you know, I don't even know how to use it. We were going up there, and one of the older riders, you know, was like, hey, you guys know this history, you know, about like over here, you know, like they shut this area down because, you know, over here like at night and after the races, you know, like the steward could hear noises and stuff like what?
Pissed off fucking horses.
I was like, so I thought he was like kind of joking around. So I'll just leave it a go, you know, like I was like just laughing. And then, you know, you go up there once you know, you got to go whatever. So another time I was with somebody different people. They saying the same history. I was like, wait a minute. This is not normal, you know, like now I'm with different people, you know.
Same story, yeah.
On the same, until the third time, you know, they say the third time. So I was like, I just acted up. And then the third time I was with real different people, you know, like, you know, people. So I was like, hey, I was like, oh yeah, that was in these years, blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh,
Damn.
okay.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know.
That's
You know,
crazy.
I always heard, but I would never
experienced.
experienced. Yeah, no, I heard, and I never wanted to experience, but you know,
I
like,
believe in ghosts, but I don't. Like, we've talked about a couple, last year, we were talking about a fucking, a cardinal.
Yeah.
They say Ohio and West Virginia,
oh,
that's their bird.
That was
That's their
crazy.
bird.
That was
Yeah.
West
this-
Virginia and
this is
Ohio,
crazy. You
that's
guys
their
gonna
state
like
bird.
this one.
And he brought up, like, he's like, I don't believe in ghosts really, but man, there's some weird shit happening at this trailer. And he was helping some friends work on a house or a trailer, whatever. And he's like, they kept hearing like a hitting like off the window, and they looking and it's a fucking cardinal. And as soon as he said that, I stopped him. I said, bro, you know what that means? It's supposed to be someone that's passed.
Yeah, that's them
That's
showing
like,
back up.
that's a
I
real
never
thing.
heard
And he,
that
bro, as
before.
soon as I said that to him, I seen his face like drop, like something like he just heard like
Yeah.
someone just died. And he's like, what do you, like then he started believing it.
Yeah.
And it was literally like someone, and then they end up hearing the history about the trailer, and everyone before that, they were saying the same thing. Like they heard the same thing, and they heard noise. They heard someone yell or something.
It was. I bought this trailer, this mobile home. You know, like
Yeah.
not the RVs. You know, the ones that.
Yep.
Like a double
So
wide
I
kinda.
bought it, you know, and we were fixing it, whatever, and I didn't know anything about it, and the guy that was helping, you know, like helping me fixing it up, you know, putting everything together back up, because I want to rent it off, you know, like I'm fixing it to rent it out, so whatever, and then he said like, hey, man, I don't know what the hell's going on here, you know, but I'm by myself here, I'm hearing stuff, you know, like close, you know, knocking doors and. I was like, no way. I thought he was joking with me. I said, no, this is no bullshit, man. I'm not going there by myself anymore. I was like, what the hell?
Damn.
So I was like, so he took somebody out. And then they were there working in and whatever. And he said like, fuck this. You know, I
Hear the same thing.
and hear the same thing. I hear somebody walking here. And he didn't tell. I thought they were all joking with me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I've been there before they all told me that. I've been there. And I heard about the cardinal stuff. Like, you know, I was watching them working. I never heard of anything what they say.
Yeah.
But I never been there for so long. So then I was there and the freaking cardinal start banging the window. Bam! Bam!
Damn.
I was like
Just like flying
That's
into
fucking
the
weird.
window.
Yeah,
flying
like,
into the
like
window.
trying to,
I
like-
thought that he was just flying to the window.
Yeah.
But I was like, then he always hit the.
Then he asked, he told me
Yeah.
the story, and I told,
So-
it was crazy.
So then when I heard all the history, you know, like I was like, wait a minute. And they told me, Google it.
Yeah.
As soon as he Googled, he didn't believe me. He Googled it. It's like his head, like
Yeah.
What?
Oh, dude,
That's
it's
crazy.
happened with my mom. My dad passed away, and my parents would sit in the one living room or whatever, and they had like this bigger like bay window or whatever. And the day after my dad passed, for a week straight, this cardinal sat right at this window for like 2 hours.
that's crazy, bro.
Never, my mom's like, it never sat there. There's not a bird feeder there. It literally just sat for a week straight every day for like 2 hours and just sat on that windowsill.
That's insane.
See,
Yeah,
that's the
dude,
stuff that
it's
makes me
wild as
believe
fuck.
in like
That's
paranormal
something's
stuff.
going on.
But then,
Yeah.
like when people tell me the like crazy stories, like my
It's-
girl right
yeah.
now,
And
her
my
house.
my mom would call me because she's literally for a week straight would cry for 2 fucking hours
That's
Man,
insane.
staring
crazy.
at
Ooh.
this cardinal.
Oh,
That's
man.
scary,
Yeah,
bro.
it's crazy, man. That shit's real. That shit happens.
Like I believe in
Yeah.
stuff like that, like and like what he said, like I believe that. But like my girl, her house she's living in now, she's like, oh, like this is happening. I'm like, that just sounds like bullshit. But then I'm like trying to think like not through my own like experiences,
Yeah.
like try and believe her because like I want to believe her, but like when you hear like the good stuff, it makes you want to believe it. But when you
Yeah.
hear the bad shit, like that's a movie. But I believe. I mean, if there's good, there's got to be bad.
I don't
Yeah.
rule anything out, man. Anything's possible. Like I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm
Either
weird though
way.
until I see it or like something happens to me. But
Oh, no, for sure. But I'm not gonna just be like, no,
Yeah.
that's impossible.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
I
I'm
think
like,
it's
anything's
possible.
There's so
Yeah.
much out there. It's so big. There's so much out there. There's no like, it's everyone's first time.
exactly,
Like, there's no one doing it a second time going, yeah,
And
I've
if
seen
people
this
are-
before. Like, there's no playbook. There's no, like,
No,
Exactly.
you know what? You
there's
wanna
nothing, like, out there to be, like, to solidify or be like, yes, this is actually it.
coming back from what I was my history, about the cardinal and stuff.
Yeah.
The guy that sold it to me, my friend talked to him because he was the guy that got me into it with him. So he talked to him and he goes, "Hey, do you ever, hear something?" He said, "Oh, did you hear it? The guy that used to live
Yeah.
in there. Oh, did you hear it? Hear what? Oh yeah, hey, it's not gonna bother you, not gonna do anything. It's always been there.
Oh,
You're
jeez.
always gonna hear it."
That's wild.
So he panicked right there. He was
Yeah.
crazy. Like, Guillermo, this is no bullshit. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
Damn.
Then one time he'd say like, "Hey, this is it was in the bathroom." It's crazy. It's just no bullshit, man. I was like, whoever does that, if I say the history, everybody gonna think it's bullshit. He mentioned I was on his house. This guy's here he's fixed houses and stuff.
Yeah.
He's fixing his house. And he started talking about the history, and I was like, what the hell? This is like something real,
Yeah.
And then he says something about a book. He say, in the bathroom, this door always, it never shut down. And in the bathroom, and if you go to like, it will be a book. At the end of the, like, it's like a high storage in the
Yeah.
bathroom. It's a big bathroom. And at the end, so I was like, fuck. I'm gonna get that book.
Yeah.
So the book was there, man. What the hell was
Yeah.
I don't ever open it. I
Yeah.
just throw it out.
Yeah.
I never open
It had all the fucking
he have the
secrets.
history about the freaking
Yeah.
book.
That's crazy.
So I was like, but I never want to believe it, but I do see it. I do
Yeah.
see what the other guy was believing in or whatever
Yeah.
the hell was going on. Like, I don't know, like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was new for me. I was like, never went through it. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Some people,
well, especially if you're real religious. Like I'm not real religious, but I've started being a little bit. But like, if you believe in that, then you gotta believe in some of the shit that
Oh, yeah,
happened.
when
You know what I mean? In a way.
religious
Yeah.
or spiritual. Or
Yeah, like
like
spiritual, yeah.
Like, I mean,
so you
no,
gotta
just
you gotta
somewhat
believe it a little
of-
bit, and then for me, like
Yeah.
I just believe in the good, but I'm like, I gotta start thinking about like some of the bad paranormal stuff too, because like if there's good, there's gotta be bad.
I know there's like some science to back it up. Like we're all made of energy and everything, just like science says, and like energy cannot be like
It's like
created
orbs,
nor
right?
destroyed. So like when you die, that energy has to go
Yeah,
somewhere.
it's somewhere
What's the
out.
thing they say with horses? They say every time you take a picture, you'll see around horses there's always like an orb, like what random like fucking. I don't know if that's
Around
like
horses, really?
yeah, and horses. Yep. I don't know if that's like conspiracy,
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
I've
bullshit.
never heard that before.
But like literally, if you do it with a flash, you'll see like next to horses. It's
Yeah.
weird, like orbs.
Mm.
They say they're spirits. I don't know if that's true or not.
Could
But
be. Horses are pretty fucking like majestic.
majestic
you know
and
what I mean?
vibes, so that would make sense.